Hello, beautiful soul family. It's Breanne here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to Readings with Breanne. I was a little on the fence about getting this reading out. I'm kind of running out of time, but I wanted to look into this tonight and do kind of a mini spread. And when I started pulling the cards, I'm like, well, let's do that together. Because there is quite a bit of conflicted energy coming out, but we have January 20th approaching in the next day or two here. I'm filming this on the 18th, so time I get this out, probably tomorrow. We're gonna be right neck and neck with the 20th here. So with that being said, you guys, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your guys' love and support and joining me here. Please know this is an energy report, and a lot of this we have talked a lot about Trump and moving forward in 2025, but I thought it would be interesting to pull and see if there's any surprises coming out. What can we expect? Is it going to be chaotic or is it going to be pretty chill? We'll have to see here. But I have to say, you know, when I was pulling these a few moments ago, there is a lot of people that are not happy that he is being inaugurated here. I have all these swords. I've got the Queen of Swords, I've got the King of Swords, I got the Knight of Swords all in reverse, with the Three of Cups in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and guess what? The Devil as well. Look at that, you guys. So this deep state, I guess if you want to call it, the elite that's going down, it's like, oh, it's a tough energy. And on top of that, the unseen and the apocalypse, you guys, I've been saying this for a while now, but Trump is going to release, he's removing the veil of things that we have not seen. Now, again, like I said, most of you guys that have been, you know, that are watching these types of videos, you guys already have an idea that this is just a big show and there's a lot of takedowns and whatnot happening behind the scenes. But for a lot of people that are still not quite there yet, there's going to be some crazy chaos, some big shocking moments, and I'm just seeing chaos. Just seeing that tower, you guys, the explosion. So let's dive in a little bit more to the tarot and see what messages are coming out. And I'll see, I've got my crystal ball here as well, so I'll see if there's any messages that pop out as we're going into this together here. All right, so when we look at these cards, these ones are a little bit smaller, you guys. It's not usually my normal deck, but I thought I would switch it up tonight. But with this energy, what we have again is that King of Wands, and I find it so interesting because we have the King, the Queen, and the Knight of Swords all in reverse. And this is that, my goodness, the energy of, let's say, the deep state, how, you know, the deep state, the elites that are going down here, they are trying, they do not care about anybody. I mean, that's no secret, but it's like they're trying to do everything they can here to not have this information leaked, okay? They are on the verge. Like I said, Trump is absolutely leaking this information, okay? As soon as he's in office, it's like explosion. Let me see here. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like almost this doorway. So it's like he walks in the door and it's like check, 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 check. It's like he's just getting straight to work here. He's not going to waste any time. And when we look on this, I'm going to pull as well. I'm wondering if this is just them moving it inside, but the Three of Cups in reverse could represent them canceling, like it's canceled plans sometimes, right? So when we're looking at the inauguration, that was what I got when I pulled that. But it looks like we're only, you know, it's coming up here. And for the most part, it looks like they have just decided to move it inside due to the weather, apparently. And again, I bet you this weather here is being controlled and manipulated because they're trying to cancel this. They're trying to not let this happen. So you know, with all these cards, all these people in reverse, it is a sense of fearing for Donald Trump's life as well. Of course, this is all alleged, but we've talked about the potential of future attempted assassinations. And with this energy, it wouldn't surprise me if that is something that they try to do on the 20th as well. I've seen this when I've looked into the crystal ball. I have seen this happening more towards, I believe it was the summer, late spring, early summer, but it's kind of this sense of it multiple times. So this could also even happen soon again. So I do see him being okay, though. I've never seen anything showing that he wasn't gonna make it. So let's pull a little bit more so we can go into this together. Let's see, what do we have, Spirit? Let's see what we have for January 20th. If we just look at January 20th, Spirit, what can you guys tell us about that day? What's the energy of that day? All right, we have Temperance, Seven of Swords in reverse, the Tower, delaying the inevitable. See, look at that. The deep state there is doing, they're kicking and screaming, they're having their tantrums, and they're willing to do, at all costs. They do not care. Okay, we do have the Sun. So there is this sense of, yeah, him being very, it's like this is something that has to happen. Two of Cups in reverse. The World in reverse. Look at that. The Devil and the World in reverse. Wow. Back of the deck, though, Nine of Cups. So it does look like a little bit of some rough energy on the day of the 20th, but it looks like things are, for the most part, are still going to continue from what I can see here. So again, when we look at that, look at right here. So we've got that Queen of Swords in reverse, and then the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is the energy of all those lies, keeping those secrets, all those, malicious things that they've been up to. But look at this. It's a lack of success. The Devil and then a lack of success. So they're not going to win. I'm sorry. The deep state, the Devil's not going to win here. This is moving forward, Page of Cups with that outcome energy. So yeah, it may be a little bit tough, but again, we have that Temperance energy over Trump, which is, again, as they've said in the past, it's just like a sense of very much a protected energy, and he's got some contract to fill moving forward with this. So for the most part, I see things continuing. Let's actually, before I pull some oracles, let's just ask a couple specific questions, because again, I'm curious about Trump. How, is there any potential, all alleged, is there anything that would backfire on Trump on the 20th? Is there anyone that is going to be out to get him on the 20th? I feel like many people. But okay, any big event for Trump when it comes to his safety on the 20th? What does that look like? Let's see if there's any surprises there. Eight of Swords being backed into a corner. Seven of Wands. They're going to be persistent. Page of Cups. Queen of Cups. Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups. You guys, Seven of Swords on the back. There is, I have to say, there is a potential with this energy. I feel like they are not, this deep state is not giving up. All these lies, all these things, like they are completely finished once Trump releases the whole bag of beans. So all this secretive information is coming out, you guys. Like, how long have we been talking about the disclosure and the scandals and all of this knowledge coming out? 2025 is the year of that. So we did see, quite some big things happening last year in 2024, but this is going to be crazy. It's really interesting because, yes, with this, there's this sense of, especially with this Seven of Swords here, if you guys can see it, very much like they're willing to lie and steal and cheat and screw anyone over to get what they need to get. Look at that. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, I've never seen anything significantly, crazy happening to Trump, but there is a sense of, yeah, he's got to watch himself. He's definitely has to watch himself. I mean, he's got lots of protection and security, but there's definitely a sense of they're not going to just give up. They're not going to give up, you guys. All right, let's see here. Now, there's actually kind of a side note I wanted to kind of bring up. I probably won't go too into it right now because I may actually do a video on this one, but I'm sure many of you guys have been aware of the whole TikTok ban. And although I haven't pulled cards on that yet, I was scrolling on there the other day, just last night, and I came across all these videos that people were posting, and it was in regards to how tons, like hundreds and thousands of Americans are flocking over to this other Chinese app. It's called, I believe, Red Note. And anyway, so all these Americans are flocking over there, and there is this big exchange in terms of, let's say, all these Americans they're being woken up. Like, we have been told so many things about China, and you know how poor and suppressed our government has made them out to be. And it you know, you guys, it is so far from the truth when you look at going to the root of it. So I haven't looked into it in a great deep amount right now, so I don't want to go into it too much. But from what I've seen and what I've looked on there, it's really quite interesting because there's all these Americans that are now voluntarily learning Mandarin, and there's just this, let's say, cultural exchange that's happening and unfolding, and Americans and Canadians and everyone else just like, wow, people are opening up their eyes, and they are so mad. They are so angry at the government for the brainwashing and all these things. And this is just like the tip of the iceberg. So much stuff is going to happen, and it's going to wake so many people up, you guys. I still remember going back a while ago when I was looking in the crystal ball, and there was like this light switch that went off, and it was like I was seeing that judgment card. It's an awakening in 2025. Yes, it's going to be intense, but like, look at this sun. There is a lot of really positive things happening right now, okay? Really, you know, I know it's chaotic, but there's a lot of really good things that are going to be coming out of this. So it's just kind of interesting to see, you know, how gracious and open and friendly you know, the Chinese have been with the Americans coming onto the app. And I don't know, it's kind of an interesting topic that we can maybe look at another time as well, because I'm kind of curious a little bit more about it. But yeah, lots of eye-opened Americans is what it seems like. So interesting. But I mean, what I gotta say is I'm so focused on the sun right now. So you guys, going back to the whole topic of the inauguration, whether you guys like Trump or not, I'm not trying to sit here and be like a big, yeah, Trump supporter fan or anything of that matter, but he is going to pave a path for so many positive things, you guys. That's what I have got again and again and again. Look at that. The sun. It is a positive change. So I do see him being inaugurated, but yes, there is still the sense of Three of Cups in reverse can be some delays here and there. I don't necessarily see it be maybe a delay with his inauguration. It could be maybe some other things that are going about over the next week or so, because we do have the Page of Cups in the outcome. So to me, this is moving forward with his inauguration. So let's pull a few more oracles and see what we have here for the 20th. All right. The conspiracy theorist. Pinocchio. What lies have you been told, little boy? You know what's interesting? The conspiracy theorist as well. You know, how many people have been like, you guys are crazy. You guys are just such conspiracy theorists, and you think everything is a conspiracy. Guess what? Almost probably 90% of those things out there are a conspiracy. And guess what? these are gonna come up. Yes, and it's gonna be about the aliens. Not all of it, but oh my goodness, I can't even talk now. I'm like getting worked up. So we have the conspiracy theorists, the Pinocchio, and we have the aliens in the past energy. So look at this. Back of the deck, the bullshit card artist. Oh my gosh. Or sorry, the bullshit artist. So look at this. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Tower in reverse and the aliens. So there is knowledge. There is actual extraterrestrial knowledge and documented proof and evidence of it as well, from what it looks like. That's been, suppressed here. Ooh, looks like a Bitcoin. Shitcoin, Blockcoin. Huh. That very much lines up exactly. I'm loving oracles, you guys. It just puts such a nice extra twist onto these readings and just confirms everything. Like, it confirms it all for me anyway. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. But we have that sun there with Donald Trump getting in, and guess what he's going to be pumping? Crypto. So you guys are going to see probably crypto booming over the next couple of days. Moving back in. So there's him. Yes, look at that. Moving back into the White House. He's being inaugurated. So that just confirmed it for me again. Because I was slightly on the fence. I'm like, is this going to be delayed? I'm like, no, it can't. I don't think it is. But now it's like, hey, no, I'm convinced that he is going to be inaugurated. All right, we have the TV remote and an explosion with, like I said on the back, the bullshit artist. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is hilarious. Now, again, what I'm getting with that remote, it's like the media, okay? I'm hearing like the media there's going to be so much things going on. And okay, when we look at who runs the media, if there are still those the elites, the corrupt individuals, a lot of them there, if they're running the media, we're going to see a lot of things going on, I think, in the news, especially when it comes to Trump, especially that's a confirmation with that remote there. So I guess will be interesting to see kind of this battle. It's like this explosion and battle with the media and Trump's energy. So, interesting. All right, so let's pull a couple more. Let's pull a couple more cards when it comes to this spread for the 20th, and what can we expect, you guys? What kind of conspiracy theories is Trump going to expose? Ooh, we got the letter here. So definitely, this is proof. This is documents. He's going to be releasing something. Maybe there are actual documents that have been, high classified documents he's leaking here. The book, again, more physical evidence. The key, he holds the key to a lot of this. Yeah, look at the tower. He holds the key to that tower that's crashing down. Oh, child. And child, anchor, lady. Interesting. And fox on the back. The sneaky fox. The swiper, no swiping fox. Again, first thing I go to, my friends, the child, a lot of this, again, the child trafficking, all of these awful things, there will be a big overhaul and disclosure with a lot of things. Like, people, I feel like so many people, there's going to be justice served, is what it feels like. Trump is going to push for that, especially when it comes to the children here. Absolutely. And that's been coming out over a lot of them. I was thinking of doing a 2025 celebrity reading just to see what was coming out, but my goodness, this was actually pretty interesting. I'm glad we went through it. Let's see, is there any final messages here? We'll see if there's any final messages when it comes to Trump, and I'll just see if anything specific is coming out. It's interesting. This is a tarot or an oracle that came out, but it's almost like it's being projected. I keep seeing this remote as well in the bowl. And I think a lot of this too, when we look at this is the devil, the world in reverse, and then we look at the remote, and I'm seeing this as being the media, okay, especially with the world, and you know, all these awful things that the media says about them. We got that devil because again, they are doing everything they can to try to take him down. And that's why I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to continue to try to take him down even when the 20th comes. But I don't see them being successful here, especially with this. This is him moving back in. So yes, I see him being sworn in here. But look at the anchor. So I find that really unique that there's the anchor there now. And it's almost like there's a whole new energy that's being anchored in to the media. There's like a change in who's operating the media and who's really behind the curtains. So interesting there. Any final energy messages for the January 20th date for you guys? Oh, all right. The fates, you guys. What did we talk about? So the fates again is all about, this is something that is aligned to happen. Like I said, whether you guys are for him or voted for him or not, look at that. Did I not say there's a contracted agreement? It feels like there is a paving the way for a better world, okay? So as cheesy as that may sound, I mean, I know a politician's a politician and not everybody's going to be his cup of tea. And I get that, but there is something really positive happening here. Absolutely. Okay. I'm so very happy that I did this reading. So anyway, I'm going to end that there. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, my friends. If you guys have any questions or any final topics, let me know. Again, side announcement, but I am going to be doing some live tarot readings on YouTube here Mondays and Fridays. So if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe and join me for some live readings. So I'm sending you guys, of course, so much love and light. And until next time, bye for now, guys.